You may have heard the phrase, you get what you pay for. And this is particularly true when it comes to lithium batteries. It seems like every man and his dog is out there trying to sell you a lithium battery these days. So why should you consider stepping up to a Century Lithium Pro battery when there are so-called lower cost, cheaper products on the market? Well, Century batteries have been here in Australia since 1928, almost 100 years in fact. And we will continue to be here for many, many years ahead. We are not a fly-by-night supplier, pushing out cheap lithium batteries and then potentially shutting up shop in a few years when the proverbial starts to hit the fan. If you're in the market for a 100 ampere hour lithium battery like this Lithium Pro, you'll find there are many different products on the market at wildly varying prices. But in most cases, you're not always comparing like for like. The devil really is in the details, and there are differences between these batteries. But you're only going to find out if you take the time and delve through all of the specification sheets. To start with, lithium batteries carry a rating for how many times they can be cycled. A cycle is a full discharge followed by a full recharge. And Century Lithium Pro is rated at over 3,000 cycles at 80% depth of discharge. Cheaper products might carry lower cycle ratings or even overstate the number of cycles. And it's important to ask, do they actually have the data to back up their cycle claims? Will the battery actually hit the amount of cycles they're claiming it will? And will that company still be there to help when you don't actually hit as many as they say it will? Other specifications to check would be the battery's maximum recharge current. Lithium Pro can be recharged at 100 to 150 amps depending on the battery, and some cheaper batteries could be half of that figure. Also check the maximum discharge current, the operating temperatures, and also the IP water seal rating whilst you're there. But most importantly, lithium batteries like these also need to be built robust because consider the environments which you, the customers, are going to be using them in. And this is where testing and certification comes in. Now, it is typical for the individual lithium cells within a battery to carry a certification. This comes from the cell manufacturer. It's something that they all need to have. And in this case, it is IEC 62619. This certification comes from the cell manufacturer, and it is just one small piece of the puzzle. The battery manufacturer actually purchases those battery cells from the cell manufacturer, puts them into a case, connects them all together, adds a battery management system, creates a battery as a whole, and then sells that battery to you. So as a result of this, many lithium batteries on the market will carry certifications on the cells, but what they've done with those cells isn't actually certified at all. So with Lithium Pro, Century has subjected these batteries to rigorous testing, which goes way beyond what most other lithium battery manufacturers are doing. So not only are the individual battery cells certified, but we also have certification on the battery management system unit, the battery as a whole, which is a big deal, and we've also performed additional vibration testing to top it all off. So if you want to properly compare Century Lithium Pro to other lithium batteries on the market, what testing have they been subjected to and what certifications do they carry? If they haven't achieved any of these, I would argue that it is actually you, the consumer, who is the one doing the testing. And when you think about all of the money that you've spent on your 4x4 caravan, boat, or whatever it is, do you really want to save a quick buck at the end by going for a lower cost battery? That's a choice I'm going to leave up to you. But I will say that we've all seen the horror stories when it comes to lithium when it goes wrong, which is why we place so much importance on developing, testing, and certifying Century Lithium Pro before it hit the market. For more information, visit the website centurybatteries.co.nz.